This is the Umidigi G9T, powered by a Unisoc T606 chipset, paired with 4GB of RAM, plus another 4GB of virtual RAM if you need it, and either 128GB or 256GB of storage. On paper, it looks like a solid budget contender, but in reality, for basic tasks like calls, messaging, and light browsing, the G9T holds its own. Android 14 runs decently, and you get a near-stock experience with minimal bloatware. But push it a little, open a few apps, try some multitasking, or play a game with more than stick figure graphics, and the phone starts to show its limits. The Mali G57 MP1 GPU just isn't built for heavy lifting. Now before we go any further, let's make a deal. If you're enjoying this honest but brutal teardown, hit the subscribe button like you're trying to fix the lag on this device. Seriously, it won't help speed up the G9T, but it definitely will boost my spirits. Now let's talk about that display. A 6.75-inch IPS LCD with a 90Hz refresh rate. Sounds great, right? Except here's the plot twist. The 90Hz is more of a marketing number than a real advantage. After a little use, the UI starts to lag and stutter. Sometimes it feels like the phone is gasping for breath, just trying to keep up. If you're hoping for buttery smooth scrolling, you'll be left wanting. And then there's the camera setup. I wanted to root for this phone. I really did. But the 13 megapixels main camera just doesn't deliver. Photos come out soft, details get lost, and dynamic range is, let's just say, not its strong suit. The 2 megapixels depth sensor is mostly just along for the ride. The 8 megapixel selfie camera? Good luck getting a sharp shot unless you're standing exactly where the phone wants you to stand. And video, the less said the better. 1080p at 30 frames per second sounds fine, but the footage is shaky, colors are off, and the focus hunts like it's lost in the evil forest. For the zoom, let's not go down that road. And don't get me started with night mode. Plus, there is this overshadowing red tint in pictures, especially with skin tones. And I am so not a fan of it. Umidigi, please sort this out with a software fix, will you? Battery life is where the G9T redeems itself a bit. The 5000 mAh battery will get you through a full day, even with moderate to heavy use. But 18 watts charging means you're stuck at the wall, so maybe get some snacks for the wait. All the same, it is a win in my book. Physically, the G9T is slim at 7.9mm and light at 189 grams, with a pretty big screen-to-body ratio. It has huge unproportionate bezels with a notch cut out, but you get a side-mounted fingerprint reader, which seems to drag its feet. First unlock, which I do not recommend, and a 3.5mm headphone jack, USB-C, FM radio, dual SIM support, and a dedicated microSD slot for expansion. You know, practical touches that budget users will appreciate. No NFC, but you do get Bluetooth 5.0 with dual-band Wi-Fi. It feels solid in hand, with nice clicky buttons. Here's the thing, I wanted to like this phone, I really did. It's affordable at under 200k, it has a big battery, and it packs a lot of features for the price. But the laggy display, underwhelming cameras, and poor video quality just keeps holding it back. If you need a basic phone for calls, text, and maybe some light browsing, the G9T will do the job. But if you care about photos, smooth performance, or reliable video, you'll end up as frustrated as I am. Still, for someone on a tight budget who values battery life and expandable storage above all else, the Umidigi G9T could be a very practical choice. I wanted to love it, but for now, I just can't get myself there. Subscribe to the channel for more tech reviews. Thank you for your time. Till we see you again, bye bye.